Big chopper though.
We're in serious crisis in Jamaica with regards to security and safety.
My bad brother.
Minister of Justice Delroy Chuck says the country is in a crisis as it relates to safety and security.
No.
A room full of justices of the peace from Westmoreland, one of the parish's Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says has been a crime hotspot, and so he is hoping to get their continued support to aid the police in fighting crime. Mr. Chuck noted that the parish recorded 100 murders last year, 17 less than 2023.
Has been trouble spots, and the trouble spots have been because you have a number of persons who believe that the way forward is through wrong means.
Mr. Chuck stressed that crime is not the responsibility of the government and police alone, but that law-abiding citizens also have a role to play.
Blessed dear, my viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Big Voice Radio in the building. Nah, lie as me say, there, I fight the flu, yo, the flu mash me up, yo. You know, can you hear my voice, but I have an idea. I try my best because I want my subscribers and my viewers get some interesting things we are going in our island, see? So anyway, this is not going to be a long topic, but it is very interesting because it ties right where my arguments about, you know, PNP or JLP, you know, Andrew HOLNESS or Mark Golden, it ties right into it. So we are going to play a clip with the Justice Minister. I think him name Delroy Chucks. See? So him a go talk about him actually frustrated with where Jamaica there in terms of crime and violence.
AR-15 rifle and one Smith & Wesson pistol. A follow-up operation was conducted in which one man was held with a firearm and he is arrested.
Okay, so you have found 5 now then?
Yes, so we have 5 firearms now in our possession.
So you were just here doing regular walkthrough?
Yes, so we're just doing regular walk.
Because him clearly acknowledge the deficiency and the lack of motivation how the politician them and the government in terms of safety and security, how them just lethargic. They're not aggressive enough to stem crime and violence, scamming, murder, everything. Because I always say this, the number one priority in a Jamaica right now are crime and violence. Number one, period.
On Monday, February 17, 2025, the Jamaica Custom Agency and the Jamaica Constabulary Force, in particular the Firearms Narcotics Investigation Division, searched a barrel which was shipped from the United States of America. The contents were 66 firearms, 16 of which were high-powered rifle and 50 handguns, along with 4,700 rounds of 9mm ammunition. The investigation is being carried out by the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division. So far, 2 persons have been taken into custody, and there are a number of other persons who will be questioned in connection to this find. Right. So the 2 persons who have been arrested, they will be interviewed and they will be charged in the coming days. So as soon as that is done, then we will update you as to the specific charge that will be laid against these persons. So once again, we are appealing to persons who want to use this road to ship firearms and other illegal things to Jamaica, that we are tightening up on the borders, we are cooperating.
Me know say the economy is very important. But if you don't feel safe and secure, what is the economic like though? You have to feel safe and sound. You have to feel protected in your place to actually can live life. So, me acknowledge, so you have a whole heap of important stuff, but crime and violence, yo, it a mash up with beautiful island. See? So, me just play the clip for you and make you hear what I say, and then now me can get back to you. But him sound frustrated, and him know say Jamaica can be way better than this. But because of crime, violence, you know, people are get deported back to Jamaica, wherever they might come from. So it spells trouble. Trouble there. So right now my main takeaway from this, before me play the clip, anybody who are run for Prime Minister, whether Andrew Holness or Mark Golding, if you don't have crime as on the top 1 or 2 priority for Jamaica and the Jamaican people, Virgin, it don't make no sense to nobody run for Prime Minister. It don't make no sense. If we don't have the intention to stem crime and violence and see how it mash up with society. Right now, me have flu, me can't even talk like how I want to talk. You know? But, me I try my best. Andrew Holness and Mark Golding, make sure you don't have crime and violence, how to stop it, how to eradicate it, how to start make people feel safe in them community. Me nah say crime a go stop, but you don't need to put that as your number 1 priority, bro. You know a joke at Jamaica with crime and violence and how it a mash up the society. You know see what I go on? People don't even want, amount of people want to come to Jamaica. And bro, people come at hotel and don't even want to leave the hotel because they're afraid. And people are walk up and down like everything nice. Everything not nice. Crime and violence need to stop. And it need to, you need to aggressively make some changes in terms of putting these criminal elements away. For good. So, I have an idea, Bridget, I don't know what to wait pan. Or if you're not afraid, if you can't do the job, don't do it. Left it for somebody else. So, I play my intro, you know the thing go. And I go play this Justice Minister here. What name? Chuck. Where one name? I don't even remember what name. Delroy Chuck. Yeah. I go play him and I gonna hear him. And then now I have a next clip of I play with this CTAC. The head of CTAC. I think he is the assistant commissioner, but I think he's the head of CTAC. He might go talk about scamming and all these things. Whole heap of things go on here. You better open your eye. See, me not go talk much because I kind of feel fluish. So, I'm going to play the intro and I'm going to play Chuck and the CTAC assistant brother. I'm going to hear what go on. See? So, big up on yourself.
Hungry, 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 hungry days again.
Hungry days again.
Jamaica is one of the most famous islands in the Caribbean, known for its reggae music, delicious cuisine, and laid-back culture. The island is home to some of the most beautiful beaches in the world.
Minister of Justice Delroy Chuck says the country is in a crisis as it relates to safety and security. The minister was speaking at the Justices of the Peace sensitization session at Royalton Negril in Hanover on Wednesday. Kimberly Petty reports.
A room full of justices of the peace from Westmoreland, one of the parish's Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says has been a crime hotspot, and so he is hoping to get their continued support to aid the police in fighting crime. Mr. Chuck noted that the parish recorded 100 murders last year, 17 less than 2023.
We're in serious crisis in Jamaica with regards to security and safety. Westmoreland and the western region has been trouble spots, and the trouble spots have been because you have a number of persons who believe that the way forward is through wrong means.
Mr. Chuck stressed that crime is not the responsibility of the government and police alone, but that law-abiding citizens also have a role to play.
Up to recently, a number of Jamaicans were arrested in the United States, and their addresses were coming from Westmoreland and Hanover. And I'm saying, I don't know how many of you have been seeing it on TikTok or seen it on television. And scamming, for one reason or another, seemed to be a major difficulty in the western part of Jamaica.
He says many tourists would love to experience Jamaica outside the walls of hotels, but crime is robbing them of that opportunity.
Look at the thousands of visitors who are enjoying Jamaica. But they're locked up here in Royalton, locked up in Rio, locked up in Princess Hotel. And they're being told, don't leave, don't go out in the community. Many of them want to drive around Jamaica. But the last thing we want to do is to encourage them to do that, lest they're robbed. And then you get another travel advisory not to come to Jamaica.
On the issue of gangs, he noted that there are too many gangs in Western Jamaica and that
the police have identified some years ago over 300 gangs. Many of them have been neutralized, and many more are being neutralized. It is said you have over 150 now who basically are still active, and the police want to neutralize them.
Kimberly Petty for TVJ News.
Drug trafficking, arms trafficking, cyber crimes. These are transnational crimes highlighted at the National Security Ministry's Cyber Smart Conference. As Romardo Lyons reports, Jamaica has not been spared.
Crimes without borders. In essence, crimes done across multiple countries. Assistant Commissioner of Police Dr. Anthony McLaughlin is head of CTOC. He says through transactional crimes, small arms and light weapons continue to pose a major challenge in Jamaica. This, he added, is reflected in the country's murder rate.
We're looking at over 5.3 billion Jamaican dollars. US dollars. Right. And the list goes on.
He says lottery scamming has also evolved. Prior to 2018, players in lottery scamming would send money into Jamaica. Today, it's not necessarily money being sent.
What they do is to have a person within the United States, and they are going in the other Caribbean countries as well, and they remit those monies to Japan, where they buy used cars, and then they ship those used cars to Jamaica. So if you look, you would have seen a prevalence of used car dealers in Jamaica. That's one of the reasons. I'm not saying that's the main reason, but that's one of the reasons, because the monies cannot come to Jamaica again. It cannot come in barrels, in suitcase, and it cannot come through the remittance companies. So what they do is to send it through to Japan, where they would buy the vehicles and then send them here, then resell those vehicles to make their money.
It's the same with guns.
Most of the firearms that we find on the wharves are for guns, but quite a number of them is for resale.
Now, cybercrimes have also been on the rise. Trevor Forrest, CEO of 876 Technology Solutions, says they're projected to reach a total value of $10 trillion this year. This is because more criminals are using advanced technology to target more unsuspecting people.
And they're using these innovative and nefarious ways to get it. So, phishing, where you get emails and other communications, whether it be on your computer, your mobile phone, is designed to extract stuff from you. And it's a lot easier to do that sitting in front of a computer in an AC room than going out and robbing a Brinks truck.
Romardo Lyons.
Alright, my viewers and subscribers, you hear everything we are going. As me say, I'm not going to stay long because I don't feel too well. But me have to come to you, I have to come to you and come talk to you. Yo, tell if you're Labour Right, if you're PNP, Andrew Holness, Mark Golding. Bro, if you don't have crime and violence as your number one top priority for sort out for 2025 and beyond, you don't even bother run for Prime Minister, yo. If you don't eradicate them type of thing, yo, it don't make no sense to nobody run. Because if me no feel safe, nothing can good. If the community, the district, Jamaica overall no feel safe, nothing can good. I want to come from. And this piss me off about some people, you know, they talk about me a Labour Right, oh, me a PNP, and the damn country in a pain and anguish. I want to talk about me a this and me a that. You not joke. You not joke, man. So, me not have much to say on the ear what go on, but it have to stop, Virgin. It have to stop. And me not have nothing more to say. Big up on yourself. You don't know. Like, subscribe, and tune in. See? Whole heap of this all go on. But you make me know if I lie, me I tell you. If the Prime Minister or the opposition is not putting crime as then top 1 or 2 priority, it don't make no sense them but run for no Prime Minister. Me I tell you that. They better make sure say crime and violence are the top tier problem right now. They get solved. Period. End of statement.
Kiss me rascal. Me I tell you wickedness can't done.
In a life you have a solid concrete. Me never soft like porridge. In front of the class with 17 subject master degree in a college. Real warrior, soldier, Jehovah, you know, say me know Jah.